Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna, Shri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Hari Om Tat Sat. On this important day in the history of Bharat, our Independence Day, 78th Independence Day, let us ponder on the important injunction given by our Shastra. Shastra gives lot of injunctions, instructions. That's why it is called Shashanat iti Shastram. It governs, it commands, it instructs. Today, the important injunction which we are going to see for a few minutes, Rāstra, dēvo, bhava. May your country, motherland, become the God for you. Shastra gives four important instructions, basically, which helps a person to grow in a harmonious, complete person. So those four instructions are called four purusharthas, four accomplishments which every human being should try. The four are dharma, artha, kama and moksha. Dharma is a very vast to understand. The emphasis given by the Shastra on the Dharma is a lot. So based on the Dharma, your life foundation is the Dharma. With Dharma, in English to say simply righteousness, righteous living. Based on the Dharma, you earn the money or whatever required for your existence life. And based on the Dharma, you enjoy and satisfy your sensual pleasures. But the important clause is based on the Dharma. Then finally, you try for your liberation. Because only in human body, only human being can try for his liberation, moksha. So dharma is the basis. Now under this dharma, when Shastra explains and talks elaboratedly, Shruti Mata directly gives four important instructions also in Taittiriya Upanishad. One is Matru Devo Bhava. May your mother be the God for you. Pitru Devo Bhava. May your father be the God for you. Acharya devo bhava. Your guru also, preceptor, may be your the God for you. And finally, Atithi devo bhava. May your guest be the God for you. Now, today's our important point topic is based on this Atithi. Atithi. When Shastra is giving these instructions, very, very important, from the childhood, the child should grow under the care of the mother first, father next, teacher next, and then how he grow in a full-fledged personality. If these three things are not there in a person's life, that is the guidance of the mother, father, and the guru, then that person cannot grow completely as a full-fledged person with personality. Therefore, those three things are very important. Now come to this Atithi Devo Bhava. Atithi means not one day or someday some guest came to your house. So you respect and revere and serve the guest. Nowadays, guests coming and these things are also very rare. Nobody likes somebody is coming home, so they have to fix the appointment and all that. But anyhow, traditionally, guest is without information, without intimation, whoever visits our house is the guest. We should treat him with utmost respect, honor, as you serve the God. So what it means? It is only meant for your relative, your friend, your colleague come suddenly one day as a guest. No. The entire world, apart from your own family and members, whoever else, with whomever you interact, with whomever you transact, come into contact, you do the transaction with this bhavana. That means we come into contact with not only the human beings, not only uh, people belongs to only to my caste, to my religion, variety of people will meet. Not only the human beings, but we meet and have interaction with the animal kingdom also. Still one step further, we have to interact with the plant kingdom also. So in this way, you must treat all of them as like the God. Then naturally, your attitude towards them is different. So dharma actually functions where? Dharma means how we can say that what the one person is following the dharma, a dharmic person. You apply the dharma in your life in all your these interactions with your parents, with your teacher, with your guests, with environment and surroundings. There you can apply the dharma. That means what? You show the respect, you show the reverence, you show the love, care, compassion, and have the attitude of serving, extend it to the entire humanity or the entire world. Now, based on this Atidhi Devo Bhava, now we come to this topic of Rāstra Devo Bhava. There Shruti didn't say that directly like that, but Smruti Granthas, many, and as well as Itihasa Puranas emphasize and tells about this. Straight away, Rāstra Devo Bhava, your motherland, where you born, where you are living, maybe that be the God for you. Treat in that way. One specific instance in the Ramayana, when Rama, Lakshmana, they were both went to Lanka with Vanaras and conquered the Ravana and killed the Ravana. Then they have handed over that Lanka city, the whole kingdom to the Vibhishana. Now they have to return back. While returning back, that time Lakshmana expresses his view that, oh my dear brother, this Lanka Nagaram is so endowed with the richness and everything is there. Why can't we live here and keep this as the capital or a second capital? Something like that he mentions. Lanka is full of gold everywhere. That time, our great Rama, the brother of Lakshmana, gave the reply. It is fantastic. To this point, what he said, Api Swarnamayi Lanka Name Lakshmana Rochate Janani Janma Bhumischa Swargadapi Gariyasi. Oh my dear Lakshmana, even though this Lanka is filled with full of gold, but I am not liking it. I don't like it. Why? The reason is because my mother and my motherland is greater than the heaven. Janani Janma Bhumischa Swargadapi Gariyasi. It is greater than the heavens. What? The mother who gave the birth to my life, to me, and the Mother Earth, the place, the land where I born, I am living. So very, very important. And Rama exhibited this in his life and how much he is committed to the Ayodhya kingdom and Ayodhya people. But at the same time, he is having a very, very broad mind and to serve the entire humanity. So, like that, in many Smriti Granthas also, the importance of revering, respecting, and almost worshipping your own motherland. This is where then the person, when he starts treating, loving, worshipping this, not only the people in the land, in his country, but in the Mother Earth, the environment, the Panchabhutas, the hills, the mountains, the rivers, and the forests, trees, everything he loves. with a great joy. He shows the gratitude towards the entire nature. Therefore, Rāstra dēvo bhava. Then only the person can perform the dharma. Where dharma expresses when I help somebody, when I do dhanam, when I show the compassion, when I respect and take care of my old parents, the neighbors who are all in the need and the difficulty serving them. So all this comes under the dharmic actions. So dharmic actions I cannot do simply by sitting in the cave. Maybe I can follow my own swadharma, like sitting there. I may not kill the animals, but where is the question of doing the dharma? There is no opportunity to do dharma unless you live in the society, you uh, love the society. This is very important for every person, everywhere, in all the places. So today, the important real message for us is this Rāstra dēvo bhava. Then naturally, the person never indulge in the adharmic activities. The person never becomes the selfish person. I don't do any harm to anybody. That is good. But do something good also. So one level of following the dharma is not doing any harm to anybody, but do something good, right? Then only you are one step higher in the ladder of the dharma practice. Because without the practice of dharma, the person can never purify his heart. That's why Shastra tells following the dharma and all these things are very important for the one's for the purification of one's own heart, the mind. So take this in a broad sense. Huh? Not that today, because Independence Day, it is only a time date to remind to all of us ourselves how our Shastras look about it, talked about it, emphasized on it. Now, finally, if we understand this much, how the Purusharthas 4 linked to the service and the worship or the love towards your own motherland also. Lack of this since so many years, we suffered. Our Bharat is very rich in all the aspects. It is a karma bhumi, it is a punya bhumi, it is a dharma bhumi, tyaga bhumi, tapo bhumi. What is not there? Everything. Such a highly evolved society, this land, Bharat, why went into the slavery for many years, and why we ourselves now also we ourselves are not in a harmonious and peaceful lifestyle. Why people are become more selfish because they forgot about the dharma. When we forget about our dharma towards all these things, matru, pitru, acharya, atidi, rashtra, then we'll become we lead a animalistic or the devilistic life. So that is the reason we see in everywhere. Of course, the whole world is in unrest, wars, fightings, racial problems, many things. Now, Actually, the vision of our rishis is much, much more than what I talked to you right now, just now. Now, last point this is when we say Rāstra, the general meaning is the kingdom, the territory, the area, the province. All these meanings will come. But our Shastra's intention of this Rashtra is the entire world. Entire world. Who our rishis are they who had got have the vision of this entire world is as one family. There is a beautiful subhashita about this. Ayam nijah paro veti ganana laghu chetasam उदाराचरितानां तु वसुधैव कुटुम्बकम्. So we are expanding our understanding the vision to the still and still higher realm. What is it? See, I love my country, and our prayers in the Vedas, our rishis' wishes are not only the people who live in this Bharatvarsha, but all our prayers are universal. Lokaha samastaha sukhino bhavantu sarve janaha sukhino bhavantu sarvesham swastir bhavatu. So many prayers. Such a broad vision we cannot see anywhere in the world now with any other people of other religions. But our Sanatana Dharma, the vision of our rishis is always like that. What this shloka says, whoever have the feeling of this is mine, this is not mine, this is him, like that kind of calculation whoever do, he is having a narrow-minded, he is called as a narrow-minded person, Laguchetasam. But same time, on the contrast, Udara Charitanam tu, who has got a broad vision, broad-mindedness, a very integrated approach. Then for them, the entire earth, Vasu, the mother earth is one kutumbam, one family. Now, only we people of Bharat can bring this thought into the world and make the entire world to live peacefully and harmoniously, because even though we call it this is the Bharatvarsh, this is the Bharat Desha, all that, let us see from the standpoint of the Mother Earth. You say that this is my motherland. You put the borders and everything. That is needed for the ruling purpose. Okay? Maybe in the Vedic period and before long ago, the entire world is ruled by our Manus. The entire globe is one world, one country like. Yes, our Shastra says. But later, because of the time, the yugas changed and all that. But still, to have such a broad vision, nothing wrong. That is good. Otherwise, you have to always fight and struggle and kill wars. Everything will happen. So, from the standpoint of the Mother Earth, if you say that this is my motherland, but Mother Earth consider all the living beings, all the human beings as her children. Yes or no? Therefore, if you even some children are not good, some children are adharmic, but the mother who gave the birth will have love towards them also. She cannot deny them. In the same way, now other countries, those countries, these countries, let's look from the standpoint of the Mother Earth. That vision should come in us. That is our vision. That is our Sanatana Dharma's grand vision. And that we should take into our life and follow it. That is good for every individual, for every family, and for the entire society at large, the whole humanity. So, with this noble thought on this important day, let us assimilate and apply in our life. Shakti Samvrutam, Yukti Samvrutam, Shakti Yukti Samvrutam Bhavatu Bharata. Jai Bharat. ॐ लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु ॐ शान्तिः 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 हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ हरि ओम तत्सत्